Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making lift cord tape because I'm making my daughter some Roman shades. Let me see if I can show them to you. They're up on the table. And what I need to do is make some lift cord tape that is enclosed. Usually lift cord tape, and I can't find the stuff that they sell that has the lift cord embedded in the tape already. So what we're going to do to make this really safe anyway is to take this 3/4 inch twill tape, both of them, 2 pieces, and you have this a little bit longer than what you need for the finished dimensions of your window. So my window is 47 5/8 inches top to bottom, the way that it's going to hang. So I'm making this, gosh, I want to say roughly, I might have even gone 55 inches. So I'm going to turn under these edges to give me a clean finish. So I've turned it under twice. It doesn't really matter, but just enough so that it's going to go underneath of the presser foot without getting caught in my feed dogs. So I'm going to do that. Got a lot of it here. I have to make 12 lift cords. So that means I need 24 pieces, but each one is going to be done like this. So right now I'm going to turn you around to the sewing machine so you can see how I've done this. It's been a while since I made a video. I'm not even actually sure where I'm supposed to look. But anyway, so we're going to turn under a hem, obviously to the inside on both of these, and then we're going to stitch them together down the long edge. Then we're going to carry on with what we need to do to make it a functional lift cord. So I'm turning you around. Okay, I think that you can see. So like I said, right now, I'm just going to turn under the raw edges to give it a clean finish. Having a handy awl is pretty useful in tight spots like this. Make sure I'm headed in the right direction on this old machine. And the second one, I'm turning under. And I do want to make it large enough that it's easy to get under the presser foot without being sucked into the little feed dogs, because this is kind of fiddly. Better, it should run over a awl than your finger. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that on both edges because it's much easier to turn them under now than when I have the cord in. So I'm just making sure that they're both going to end up the same. And since it's such a long way down, let's make sure that inside is inside on both of them, right? So that's turning it to the inside. And that would be turning this to the inside. Turning this one, the fourth one, to the inside. You. Let's see if that's better. All right. Now with right sides together, or I'm sorry, wrong sides together, so where they've turned in and you have the inside hem, we're going to stitch them together down the long side. Keeping the edges together. A little bit of a helpful hint. If you're keeping the tension on the back between your fingers and you keep the tension on the front weaved in and around your fingers, then it makes it a little bit easier to go through the machine without getting any puckers. So you've got the top and the bottom sort of separated, but my fingers are holding tension. So kind of watch as it goes through. Otherwise, it would separate. This machine does not have needle down. Needle down is a huge, nice feature. Once in a while you get lucky and it stops with needle down. This one ended up being too long, so we're gonna fix that right now. Just gonna turn under a roll hem real quick, and I'll have to fix it. All right, that's one side. Now we're going to take this cord that actually came in a Roman shade lift cord package on Amazon with the rings that you're supposed to tie, but at the end I will explain why I'm doing it this way. So taking out enough cord or unwrapping it, and I want to put a couple of knots at the end so that it won't be pulled through while I'm doing this. So I think I'm going to do 3. Let's see what that does. So then I've got my 2 pieces that I just sewed together, and I'm going to sandwich this in between, and the fingers have come in handy because let's get it under here and get the needle to hold it in place while we adjust. So now I'm going to open it up, and I'm pushing this little cord as close as I can to the side that I just sewed, because we don't want to sew over this cord, then it will defeat the purpose. So I'm going to take my time. Needle down is like a third hand when you don't have one. So we just put the cord between, and I use my finger to rub it up against the seam like so. Constantly making sure that you aren't sewing over it. It is fiddly, no doubt. So I'm gonna get ahead of myself. I don't have a pin, but I do have a little binder clip to hold that in for me for a little bit. have enough cord out so that you're not having it yank it from your machine. I say that, I was just about ready to lose stuff because I didn't. I do have my stitch length a little bit shorter because this is an important curtain and I don't want the stitches to be so large at, say, like a 3.5 or 4 where they're loose. I want it kind of tight. So my stitches per inch is smaller is what I guess I'm saying. I'm gonna knot this end. I'm gonna do 3. I don't know how big that is. I don't want my work to go to waste. Let's see. All right, now you want to make sure that we didn't sew over anything. So it's doing what it should do and somehow gathering the whole way. And, okay. So it looks like that's going to work. All right. So I have, what did I say I have to make? I have 3 curtains, 4 lift lines each. So I need to do this 12 times. So I need 11 more of these. So we're going to make 11 more of these, and then I'm going to show you the soft fold Roman shade or hobbled shade that I'm making and using these on without having to sew on the rings. So take a few minutes, or take a minute, take a second, whatever, it doesn't take that long. Hit the subscribe button below and leave me a comment if you have any questions or you just want to see the finished product. And I'll see you in the next video.